morning, everyone. It's about 6:40 on day 16, Friday, September 4th, I think. Yeah, Friday. It's day 16 of our trip. 6:40 in the morning. We got up at 6. Gotten some things done. Heather made breakfast burritos for breakfast, so that was awesome. Had a good breakfast already. Engine checks are done. We just need to finish up just a couple other things. I was able to update all my maps over Wi-Fi last night, so that's good. We've got a relatively shorter run for us today. We're going to, let's see here, I'll pull it up on the map. Yeah, so today, here's where we are currently. We are at Pebble Isle Marina. We'll be coming down, going south along Kentucky Lake, still continuing on Kentucky Lake, and it's about 65 miles, I think. Keep going south, and that's our next marina right here. See right there, this is called the Clifton Marina. I put a pin in there just to remind me before we get going, or when I zoom in and out I can see where we are. So we are currently here, we're going to there, about 65 miles. Yesterday we were all the way up here and went to there, which was 75 miles. So we've got a shorter run today, which we're not super worried about leaving early. A little bit of dew to clear off the boat. I gotta wipe the windows a little bit so we can see the outside. It's a beautiful morning this morning. Had a good night's sleep. Very little bugs on the boat, which is awesome. The water is just glass smooth. There's a little bit of haze over the lake. It's warm this morning. The sun's trying to peek out. Beautiful sunrise this morning. But yeah, should be a great day. Looking forward to getting underway. All right, we'll talk to you more as we get going. Well, it's 7:15 and we got underway down here in New Johnsonville. Looks like a petrochemical plant. I was thinking maybe it was where they made Johnsonville brats, but that's probably not the case.
Well, that might be in Johnsonville. We're in New Johnsonville.
New Johnsonville.
Two different towns.
Yeah. So how was your night?
Night was good.
Night was good?
Yeah, my only complaint is first world problems here. There was no, Wi-Fi was not good, and cell service was zippo. So I couldn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
And it was not that big deal for social media, that type of thing, but luckily we had good weather last night, because if it was stormy we would never be able to pull up the weather radar on our phones, but it all worked out.
Yeah, we were down in a hole. The marina's situated kind of in amongst some pretty high hills. Didn't have good cell service. The internet was intermittent. I was able to upload the video. We'd have internet on the Wi-Fi extender for 20-30 minutes, and then it would kick us off, and then sometimes there'd be no internet, but it was patchy enough. We were able to get some stuff done. I was able to log into work and upload a video and do that kind of stuff. So yeah, pretty gloomy day today. I showed you earlier. We've got, how far to go today? 65? About 65 miles. Right now we're just going 8 miles an hour, just sipping fuel at 2. Spider. Oh, I see the spider. I don't like spiders. Spider's dead. Constant battle on a boat. Spiders. And here's the funny part. When we were on the prep day, way back on 15 August, or 15 August, I think I did a prep day video when we first got to the boat. We were cleaning it up. We hadn't been to the boat since like the 15th or 20th of June, so it'd been about 2 months. We pulled off the dinghy cover, and there were literally dozens of spider egg sacs. and some of them had hatched. And so we had these pinhead spiders, little tiny baby spiders, all over everything. And we're still chasing. Now they're not pinhead anymore, but they're the size of a third the size of a pencil eraser. And every morning I'll find 2 or 3 of these little bastards making spider webs on our boat. And it's just this constant battle to chase the little itty bitty spiders that hatched when we weren't cleaning the boat regularly. So spiders are something that you fight all the time on a boat. They, you would think that they just wouldn't get their way on, but they crawl up the ropes that are attached to the dock, and then they just make their home on your boat. And so,
wow,
yeah,
that's part of boat life.
It's part of boat life. First world problems. But so we got a competitive day of cribbage ahead of us. It's 4-4. I intend to extend my lead.
He says competitive.
It's a competitive day of cribbage. It's a competitive day of cribbage. All right, no locks today. Should be a straight day of boating, so we'll let you know if anything interesting happens. Talk to you later. Well, interesting, since we left the marina within 3 miles of the marina, the water is no longer very clear. I mean, it's a little bit clearer than the Mississippi, but it's certainly becoming brown river water the further south we go. So that kind of sucks, missing out on the crystal clear water of Lake Tennessee Lake. But well, we'll be on the river systems now until we get to Wobble. Kentucky Lake. What did I say? Tennessee? Kentucky Lake. Sorry. Misaccurate.
Well, you don't want to get the people confused.
Yes. Thank you for making me right. All right. So just wanted to show you that. It's starting to look more like river. Got kind of dirty foam on the water from barges coming through, and riprap on the sides of the rocks over there. It's called riprap. But the lake does open up. There's still a little bit of Lake Kentucky left, and you can see the river flowing through, but it's going to get much more river-like the further south we go. Certainly some very pretty rock formations along the riverbank here. Still remains overcast today. Played our first game of cribbage, and you can see the excitement in her face.
I'm the big loser right now.
16-point hand to finish the game. So we are going about 8 miles an hour. Everything looks good there. One interesting I did find out. So last night, I've always been wondering why my transmission oil temperature runs about 3 to 4 degrees different. This morning when I woke up, the engines had been sitting, the transmissions obviously sit in pods in the water, and so the temperatures are consistent and they should be uniform. And so when I turned on the engines for engine checks and the system goes through its checks, the temperature reading read 3 degrees higher on this side. So I think it's a thermometer issue where this thermometer on the starboard side reads about 3 degrees higher. So that explains a lot. I could never figure out, I mean, the temperatures should be fairly uniform. So if we go on the assumption that it's a 3 degree difference just by the nature of the thermometer, the gauges look really good. All the pressures are good. We're going 2.8 miles to the gallon, 2.8 gallons per hour. We've gone 10 miles this morning, so we've got about 55 to go. At this speed, we can go about almost 950 miles. So good range. So not a whole lot else to show right now. All right, bye-bye. We'll be down to Demopolis.
So, not sure if you can hear me because Bob talks so loud, but these are motor cats.
Yeah, we won't get down there until
That's pretty rare seeing on the
Sounds good. Well,
delivery code.
Yeah, so 3 motor cats. The first one's done the loop 3 times, he said, and the second one's just starting the loop, and the third one's done the loop already. They're heading upriver. They're going to do the inland water systems this fall, and then come on back down to Florida in the November time frame. So just talked to him on the radio, and it was great talking to him. Very cool though. All right, everybody, it's about 10:30. We've been on the boat for about 3.5 hours. We're just under halfway. We've gone about 31 miles of 63, so just about halfway. We have left the Kentucky Lake. We are now just solely on the Tennessee River. So yeah, kind of a nice little river area. Houses along the river. Very, very calm. Still remains overcast today. Just moving along at a nice rate of speed, 8.5 miles an hour. All the gauges still look great, and fuel economy getting about, so far this morning, we're getting almost 3 miles to the gallon, 2.8 gallons per hour. So doing well there. Yeah, so everything's going well. The river is just now the river, so we are off Kentucky Lake. Heather, anything to say to the camera today?
No.
Nothing to say. What's the cribbage score?
Now it's 7-5. Bob's winning.
Yes.
But the first game that we played was super, super close.
Yeah, I only won by 1 point, so that was good.
That's just my luck.
Luck. All skill, babe. All skill.
Right.
So, not a whole lot else to see today. The river is, we got through a real muddy part. The river has cleaned up. The water is more clear now. So, yep, that's about all we can show you right now. Not a lot else to update. We'll update when we get through a little bit further. All right, bye. So I thought this was very cool. This kind of rock and the houses that are built on the rock. And then there is a lighthouse up above it. That is very cool. Neat area. Some neat homes. Kind of laid all along the river here. Sorry about the reflections. Kind of a very pretty area along the Tennessee River. But that's very cool. Yeah, so just a little bit more of the same area as we've gotten further down. Just a lot of houses. Kind of some cool places. Sorry again about the reflection. There are some cool places back up in there. Kind of built right on the rocks along the river. So, very neat area. I love that one house right there. That's so cool. There are just some massive houses. That one brown one up there, that's just one big house. That's huge. It looks like they tore down a house, but this house here has got 2 basement levels. Top floor is ground level, and then there's 2 basement levels. Amazing. So, very neat area in Tennessee. All right, guys. It's about 12:15. We're about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours out from the marina. We went on plane for about 15 minutes. Got the engines nice and hot. Burned out whatever soot was in them, and usually try to do that once a day. the area down here is just beautiful. I don't know if you can get a sense of that, but just beautiful rolling hills. The river just kind of cuts right on through. It's very beautiful. So Heather just figured out, while we were just sitting here doing nothing on the boat, Heather just figured out how many miles we've gone since we left Wabasha, Minnesota. Hey Heather, how many have we gone?
Well, I didn't calculate that.
Oh,
I didn't calculate the total. So just give me a moment.
she doesn't want to do math in public. Frustrated with me. Alright, she's not frustrated with me now.
Okay, so once we hit the marina today, Clifton, we would have gone 984.5 miles since Wabasha, Minnesota.
We're more than halfway there. It was roughly 1,700 to Fort Myers. So, waving at a boat going by. 900 and what?
84
984 miles.
and a half.
Incredible. So the next thing we got to figure out is how many gallons of fuel we've taken on so far. You don't
Another map point. I gotta get all my information.
you don't have to do that. I'm totally teasing. We'll
He's gonna make me do it.
No, we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap this up. We'll wrap up all the costs and all the distances and everything like that on one of our final videos. So, yeah, our last video.
Surprise for people.
Right. But so far we've gone 984 miles. That's really good. That's really good. We've been boating. Today is what, day 16. 16. And we had 4.5 day stop at Grafton. So Green Turtle Bay. One rest day at Grafton. So we've been boating on the water 11 days. It's almost, 80, 90 miles a day. That's really good. All right. We'll show you when we get to the marina. We're about an hour and a half out. So we made it into Clifton. We're in a covered slip, which will be kind of nice for tonight. A little bit dicey getting in. If there's a lot of wind noise, I apologize. There was a little bit of a wind. That's the fuel dock, and there's a restaurant there. They're gonna have a band tonight. Beautiful trawler from lower Mississippi. That's a very beautiful boat. But yeah, it should be good. The boat's in the slip, and we've gotten the water filled already and electrical's hooked up. So that's all good.
Hi. It's the last video of the day.
Day 16. Made it to Clifton. It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah. A little stressful getting in.
Well, I said it was. I said to you, it was a little stressful. You go, how come?
I was echoing what you said.
Oh, yeah, it was a little stressful. They had us go to one area of the marina, and then they told us, no, you need to go to the slip. And we said we can't fit in that slip because our beam is too wide. And then they had us go to another slip. It's a nice slip. It's a covered slip. We can see directly in front of us is the river.
Yep, so we'll be able to get out of here nice and quick tomorrow morning, no issues.
And we did find out they're having a band tonight.
I already said that, yeah.
Oh, you already said that?
I was walking around saying they were having a band.
Oh, so it's a good thing we're over here anyways.
Right, because it's going to play till 11. So, yeah. Overall, good day of boating. Where are we going tomorrow?
Harbor Marina.
Grand Harbor
Marina. And I'm not sure if it's in Tennessee or Mississippi. It's like right on the border.
Yeah. So, we're going to make dinner, take showers, upload a video, do some work tonight.
They have good Wi-Fi, so that's good.
They have good Wi-Fi, so that'll be good for us. And hope you guys all have a great day.
Okay.
What's the cribbage score?
Well, we already said 7.5.
Oh, 7.5. I just wanted to hear it again. All right.
All right.
Bye.